Breaking tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6, a crash litters a local roadway with debris. Plus, a place to cool off temporarily shut down. Learn why the wading pool in Richland's Howard Amon Park is now out of service.
And scattered rain and thunderstorms continue tonight, and it's time to get ready for a heat wave. I'll tell you just how hot it's going to get in the First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
We begin tonight with 3 breaking news stories. First up, the intersection of Highway 395 and Crestlock at Country Mercantile will be blocked for several hours because of this crash. It involves a pickup towing an RV. Now, the RV, we're told, has been destroyed. Its contents are all over the road. We don't yet know if there are any injuries. We're working to get that information for you, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn more. Now, the driver of a vehicle involved in a crash on Clearwater Avenue this afternoon landed inside a nearby bank. The crash happened at the intersection of Clearwater and North Johnson Street around 4:15 this afternoon. Authorities say the driver of a vehicle ran a stop sign, clipped another one, sending it crashing through the window and wall of the bank. No one was seriously hurt. Minor injuries were treated at the scene, and police say no one was hurt inside the bank either. Cost of the damage, though, is not yet known. And more breaking news, a wildfire burning in Chelan County. The state fire marshal tweeted out information saying flames have scorched 50 acres, but the fire is now threatening homes. Earlier, fire bosses called for level 2 evacuations. The Washington State Fire Marshal says 50 homes have been evacuated. The cause of that fire is under investigation tonight. Thanks for joining us on this busy Tuesday evening. I'm Alyssa Warner. Yakima residents are being asked by the city to conserve water. According to the city of Yakima, recent storms in the Cascades have caused the Natchez River to become full of dirt. That forced the Natchez River water treatment plant to temporarily shut down. The city says domestic water comes from the city's 4 wells, but the combined well capacity is limited. And with more storm activity expected in the mountains, the city says it may be days before the water treatment plant can produce potable water again. The heat may also play a factor. Customers should reduce their domestic water use whenever possible until the plant can resume operation. That means reducing your lawn and landscape irrigation to prevent the system from becoming overly taxed. Now, hot temperatures and very dry conditions are creating a combustible and dangerous mix. As we take a live look at Toppenish, the Yakima County Fire Marshal has declared an outdoor burn ban for the summer for unincorporated Yakima County. The burn ban takes effect on Saturday, July 1st. It will last through September 30th. That means no outdoor burning, no bonfires, no recreational fires. Violating that ban could cost you $1,000 and result in an arrest or even potentially jail time. You can report any violations you see to the Yakima County Sheriff's Office. And if you have questions about agricultural field or orchard burning, you'll need to contact the Yakima Regional Clean Air Agency. Local firefighters are already dealing with more calls and fewer resources. With the added pressure of wildfire season, that could be tough to keep up. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell spoke with the Selah Fire Department about how the pressure affects firefighters' mental health and what they're doing to address it.
Research shows 1 in 5 firefighters and paramedics meet the criteria for post-traumatic stress disorder at some point during their career. Even more have calls that affect their mental health day to day.
The EMS part of it definitely takes the biggest toll. If we have a fire and a family loses their house, they lose everything. That's really tough.
Especially when it's a case you can relate to.
For me, it's been calls that involve children or something that I can relate to my family. Those are the calls that get to me the most.
He says talking with colleagues can help.
After big events, we try to have debriefings, after action reviews to kind of talk about these things, mitigate any problems that might come up before they start.
But sometimes it takes professional help or taking a break.
It does build up. There have been some of our folks that have had to step away for 2 or 3 weeks, a month at a time just to kind of reset.
More calls and fewer volunteers since COVID, plus the added calls for wildfire season means more stress. And now, a big lifestyle change for full-time Selah firefighters used to working 6 to 6 Monday through Friday and having volunteers cover evenings and weekends.
We have had to go to 48-hour shifts just to keep up with multiple calls back to back. Our volunteer numbers just aren't able to pick up that slack.
Numbers better than last year, but summers are rough.
It's getting harder to find full crews for the evenings. Weekends are even harder yet as we're in vacation season.
Which is why they always need more help.
The more people we have running these calls, so each individual is getting a little bit less of that would definitely be a help.
For firefighters' mental health and to make sure they have the staff they need as calls continue to increase. In Sela, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
The Sela Fire Department recruits volunteer firefighters all year long. They also accept applications until the end of September when they start the hiring process. Here in the Tri-Cities, the wading park at Richland's Howard Amon Park is closed. The city closed the wading pool because of a small mechanical issue. A spokesperson with the city of Richland says the issue is relatively minor and that they're expediting parts for repairs. The city says it does not, though, have an estimated time for reopening the wading pool. And that is not good news because we are talking about a big warm up. Stacey Lee is here, and Stacey, we're already feeling that warmer temperature.
Yeah, it's been a little muggy today, active weather. In fact, right now we've got very active weather on top of the Walla Walla, Dayton area, foothills of the Blues. We've got lots of lightning strikes hitting the area, strong gusty winds, and even small hail. Again, if you're in the area between Walla Walla, Dayton, and at the state line, thunder roars. Head indoors, a little bit dangerous this evening. And again, I've got my lightning tracker going, and I've been seeing lots of active lightning and even some sky to ground touchdowns. So again, be safe out there tonight with that active weather. That will start to taper off tonight, and yeah, we'll continue to see those warmer temperatures heading towards the weekend. Winds are relatively light through the area this evening, so not too bad wind-wise. We'll see those winds picking up in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley a little bit later this evening. Temperatures on the warm side still 91 right now, Tri-Cities 87 in Yakima, 90 in Hermiston, it's 89 in Toppenish. Here's what's coming up. Again, cloudy and breezy tonight. Those showers and thunderstorms continue through the evening, should start to taper off by midday tomorrow. And get ready, the first of a big heat wave, first one of the summer, is coming up this weekend. I'll get to all of that, tell you just how warm it's going to get in our first alert weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Tonight we're tracking developing news of a shooting involving law enforcement officers in Adams County. Investigators say Othello Police and Adams County Sheriff's deputies went to arrest 29-year-old Ramon Morfin at work Sunday afternoon as part of a harassment investigation. Now, investigators say Morfin had also had an outstanding warrant from the Department of Corrections. Investigators say when the officers went to arrest him, Morfin started shooting. The officers fired back, killing him. Investigators say the officers had body cameras. They will be reviewing that video along with any surveillance they can find. For the first time, the families of the victims of the shooting at the campground near the Gorge Amphitheater are sharing the memories of the loved ones they lost. Tim Pulliam has the story.
This is how the parents of Jocelyn Ruiz and Brandy Escamilla will remember their daughters. Personal video capturing the newly engaged couple solidifying their commitment 2 years ago on a boat in Canada.
It was a very beautiful moment.
Everybody should live their life the way they want to live their life.
Described as spontaneous, outgoing, and adventurous, Brandy and Jocelyn met more than a decade ago and had just moved to Seattle, according to their parents. This month, their love story taking a tragic turn. While attending a live music festival in Washington State, Brandy and Jocelyn were among 5 people shot at a camping area a few hundred yards from the concert venue. Jocelyn shot in the torso, her bride-to-be struck in the head, both fatally wounded.
I was in denial. I didn't want to accept it. In fact, I didn't even want to see the cops.
I'm mad. I'm angry. I don't care to name the person who did this.
Investigators identifying the suspect as active duty soldier James Kelly, the 26-year-old now facing a slew of charges, including first-degree murder and assault. Witnesses say Brandy and Jocelyn were killed trying to intervene in a domestic dispute between the suspect and another victim.
I don't see how any one of them would have continued to live life and to be happy as they were without each other.
The families raising thousands on GoFundMe to retrieve their daughter's items from Seattle, preparing to honor their legacy of love and death instead of matrimony.
If you just see them together, you'll see the love in their eyes, how they shine each other, and that's how I want to remember them.
That was ABC's Tim Pulliam reporting. Now, the family is also considering legal action against the concert promoter, Live Nation. Their attorney says more should have been done to keep the area safe. Tonight we have a recall to tell you about that impacts frozen organic pineapple. The Scenic Fruit Company says its tropical fruit blend with pineapple has the potential for listeria contamination. The recall follows a similar problem with Sunrise Growers' frozen fruit products. The organic tropical fruit smoothie blend was sold at Trader Joe's and at health stores in Oregon, along with several other states. The FDA says you should toss the product out or return it to the store where you bought it for a full refund. Coming up tonight, we're talking about Fashion Without Restriction, the local event where you can find free clothing that suits you. Plus, Costco cracks down how the wholesaler is working to stop people from membership sharing. And 4th of July, now just a week away, this year's celebration will cost a little less. We're talking about the numbers. And speaking of, there is a whole lot of cold hard cash up for grabs in 2 giant lottery jackpots. We're talking about that when we come back on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they helped us actually connect?
What would I give?
Introducing US Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
It is one heck of a house, and you can't beat the price.
Donald Faison guest stars.
It would be the perfect family to integrate a neighborhood.
Let's buy it. This is the perfect spot for the Black Panthers. Kim, they deserved it.
The Wonder Years, new Wednesday on ABC.
Build your deck with Par and get everyday low prices on Trex and TimberTech composite decking. But shop now and you'll get $100 off TimberTech, Trex, and AZEK railing and accessories with qualifying purchase. Visit par.com for details.
What are you gonna build?
Great to see ya. Come on down. Welcome to Sea Galley. Dinner tonight or the Shipwreck Lounge. May I suggest our surf and turf special, prime rib and crab.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza. There's a better way to buy pre-owned. Honda True. With multiple tiers of vehicles like Certified Plus and Certified, you get less worries and more benefits. Choose from the latest Honda models, which means less unpredictability and more paths to discover. And get the peace of mind you deserve, with less strings attached and more freedom. Find out why Honda True means less compromise and more of what you love about Honda.
This is the all-new Tempur-Pedic Breeze mattress, and it's designed to help you feel cool. So no more sweating all night, no kicking off the covers, or blasting the air conditioning. Because only the Tempur-Pedic Breeze is made with our one-of-a-kind cooling technology that pulls heat away from your body, so the mattress feels up to 10 degrees cooler all night long.
Save up to $500 on the all-new Tempur Breeze and get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Apple Valley News Now is your television home for NFL Monday Night Football, college football, GMA, and all the great ABC shows. Plus, Apple Valley News Now leads the way with the best local news and first alert weather. Apple Valley News Now, on your side.
We're all here to talk about her.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with US Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line.
I guess we don't need that fourth line.
This is awkward.
US Cellular, built for us.
This is it. $165 registration extended for just 2 more days. Ends midnight, Sunday, July 2nd.
Welcome back. For Pride Month, Washington State University Tri-Cities Mosaic Center for Student Inclusion and the Uptown Rainbow Connection partnered again for their second gender fluid closet. The purpose here is to create a judgment-free zone for individuals to explore outfits and accessories of various sizes and styles. All the clothing has been donated and the clothes are free for anyone. Last year, this was just a 3-day event, but now organizers say because of the number of donations and the increased interest, they're opening it up for even more time.
Even after day number 1,
we've gotten more people coming to this event than we did last year. So it's just super exciting to see folks of all ages. We have kids, we have young adults, grandparents coming in to support their family and just making sure that they get what they need from this event, which is awesome.
The event is open to the community until Friday from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the WSU Tri-Cities Student Union Building, which is room 120. Now, the Mosaic Center stands for Mobilizing Opportunities for Student Advocacy, Inclusion, and Culture. It's a home to student resources to enhance equity and inclusion and to discover more about various cultures and to learn about current social issues. Well, attention all shoppers, a reminder tonight from Costco, it is members only. The wholesaler is now working to stop membership sharing. It means you can't borrow a friend's card to buy something at Costco. Shoppers will find Costco workers posted at the self-checkout lines checking ID cards. Costco says the membership fees play a large role in the prices that they're able to offer. Well, this year's 4th of July celebrations will cost just a bit less than they did last year. You can expect to shell out just over $67 for a 10-person cookout, according to an American Farm Bureau Federation survey. That's a drop of about 3% from last year's record high. Despite dropping nearly $2, 4th of July barbecue costs remain the second highest on record. The survey considered a dozen staples like hamburger buns, beef, potato salad. All of those had price increases this year, but they were balanced out by the prices of chicken, lemonade, and chocolate chip cookies. That sounds like a great barbecue.
Sounds pretty good to me. And okay, who wants to get rich?
There you go.
That's right. 2 massive lottery jackpots are now growing a lot larger. I've already got one.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
All right. The Mega Millions jackpot has swelled to more than $343 million. A winner who chooses the cash option would receive $180 million before taxes. That next drawing is tonight.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
Not at all.
$180 million, right? Powerball jackpot is even larger, $462 million. Now, the winner who takes the cash option would receive $242 million before taxes. The drawing on that game is tomorrow night, and that's the ticket I have.
All right, so we're not going to take too close of a look at that,
right?
But we'll hope for the numbers to come through.
I'm giving it good luck right now.
Excellent. So we'll hope for that. Yes. And we're hoping for good temperatures for the weekend.
That's right. Well, let's take a look at weather right now. Again, outside your Legends Casino Tower Cam, looking pretty
good. From
Apple
Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Whoops, I forgot that guy had to announce. Okay, so let's talk about Tower Cam again. We're not looking too bad here in the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities tonight. However, that is not the case in the Walla Walla Dayton area, seeing some heavy-duty thunder and lightning right now. I'll get to that in just a sec. Let's take a look at the temperatures around the region right now. 91 Tri-Cities, 89 in Prosser, 81 in Ellensburg, 87 in Yakima. And our evening planner, again, temperature-wise, it's a warm night out there. 80 degrees by 9 p.m. in Yakima. We'll see temperatures dropping into the 70s by 9 p.m. and in Walla Walla. Again, we're seeing active thunder and lightning in the foothills of the Blues down to 72 at 9 p.m. And here's that system I'm talking about. Again, we've been watching this all evening, just picking up and getting stronger. It's kind of stalled over the area. Most of the lightning occurring out in the mountains. And again, that system has been going all day long in Idaho, finally moving into the Walla Walla Valley this evening. So again, be safe out there. Thunder roars, you want to head indoors. So here's what's happening on our satellite and radar. Again, that ridge of low pressure is just sitting here on top of us, and it's creating wraparound moisture, which is what we've been seeing yesterday and today. And we'll continue to see that pattern tonight into about midday tomorrow, when finally that ridge of low pressure will move on out. High pressure moves in. We'll see ridging begin to take over, and lots of sunshine with warmer temperatures on the way. So that upper level system continues, and again, we'll see that swirling moisture through the area. Most of it missing the Tri-Cities, but right here at the tip of northeastern Oregon, we'll continue to see those showers. But again, till about midday tomorrow, then we'll start to get some clearing. Let's take a look at our futurecast models and see what they are showing us. Again, we see the active weather mainly in Idaho, but we are still seeing that wraparound moisture coming in and hitting some areas of the Blues just outside of Walla Walla and the Dayton area this evening. So we've also been seeing some thunder and lightning on the east slopes of the Cascades this evening as well. So most of this active weather will start start to move out again. Here's Thursday at 10 in the morning. Looks nice and clear, and that's when the ridging begins and the high pressure moves in, and then we'll start to see lots of sunshine now. Storm chances for tomorrow. Again, the area is wrapped around in the green. Look at Tri-Cities, Prosser, Hanford, Connell, kind of in the middle. It's just outside of our area. However, we could continue to see that through the day tomorrow. We're also tracking some breezy and gusty winds a little bit later, mainly in the Kittitas and Yakima valleys. We'll see those breezy winds picking up down the Hanford Reach. And then tomorrow, as we get into the early morning hours, you'll see those breezy winds in the Tri-Cities, also picking up later in the afternoon down the Yakima Valley and into the Kittitas Valley. So be prepared for those breezy winds over the next couple of days. Temperatures overnight, pretty mild out there. We'll see the 50s and 60s for most of our region. Tomorrow's daytime highs in the Kittitas and Yakima Valley, mostly the 90s, 86, however, in Cle Elum, 89, Ellensburg, Tri-Cities, Columbia Basin, Prosser, 92, 93 in the Tri-Cities, and in the foothills of the Blues there, Walla Walla at 90, Dayton at 87. Here's what the next couple of days are looking like. Again, temperatures above average. We're saying 99 on Friday. It could potentially hit triple digits in the Tri-Cities. We're going to be just under that in the Yakima Valley and in Walla Walla. Temperatures nice and warm. Again, hot days ahead as we get ready for a little heat wave moving into the weekend. More to get to a little bit later on in the show. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Well, we're not quite to the dog days of summer, but we're going to show you how some local working dogs cooled off in that heat surge that we're talking about. Plus, a symbol of American freedom, the event today where people were handing out new American flags. Those stories coming up on Apple Valley News Now at 6.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did.
Ooh, cue the confetti!
That's cold.
Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
Pasco's Grand Old 4th of July celebration begins Saturday morning, July 1st at 8 with a family bike ride. July 4th Tuesday fun begins at Memorial Park with a Kiwanis breakfast at 7, and the Grand Old 4th of July parade returns with a new extended route at 10. The Camp Patriot Show and Shine at noon with the Cardboard Regatta at 1. And the free Grand Old 4th of July fireworks show is at Pasco Sporting Complex at 10 that evening. More activities info at PascoGO4.com. That's PascoGO4.com.
Saddle up and head over to Horse Heaven Saloon in Prosser, a family-owned and operated business in the heart of America's Hop Valley. Come experience in-house brewed craft beer, fresh and unique foods, and much more. It's all waiting for you at the Horse Heaven Saloon in historic downtown Prosser.
Reel in a fortune during the $200,000 Fishing for a Fortune at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, with over $7,000 in cash and prizes every Friday and Saturday. Cash your line and win up to $750 free play, $1,000 cash, or hook a new Pro Lodge boat. Multiply your entries, use your club wildcard to earn points, and win special prizes from Billy's Bait Shop. Reel in your next fortune today. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon. More winners, more often.
There's a better way to buy pre-owned. Honda True. With multiple tiers of vehicles like Certified Plus and Certified, you get less worries and more benefits. Choose from the latest Honda models, which means less unpredictability and more paths to discover. And get the peace of mind you deserve, with less strings attached and more freedom. Find out why Honda True means less compromise and more of what you love about Honda.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, out now and posted on Bi-Mart.com. 16 pages of savings including camping supplies, food, beverages, and so much more. Save now at Bi-Mart, your Northwest employee-owned membership store.
Held over by popular demand, the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing, immediate delivery, and Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall, MWSpaSale.com.
This summer, GMA's popping up all across the country, spreading sunshine and summertime fun in the morning. It's GMA's Rise and Shine Summer Tour.
Rise and shine! Rise and shine!
So, could we be coming to your hometown?
Welcome back. Rick's Custom Deck and Fencing held its second Great American Flag Swap today. It was another huge success. Within an hour, all 150 flags were swapped out. People in and around the Tri-Cities handed in their old tattered flags to retire for new ones. For those who came to the free event, they say it's a chance to make a difference in the community.
I think it's wonderful that they are doing this flag swap because we have a flag that I've mended and
quite a few years.
Yeah, and now we have a brand new one.
Now, if you didn't get a chance to swap out your flag, don't worry. There will be more upcoming flag swap events this fall to attend. We'll be sure to let you know more of those details as we get closer to the time. And right now, it's time to talk about fun events taking place in the Tri-Cities. You can enjoy a free movie outside on Friday. The city of Richland will screen the film Luca on June 30th at George Prout Pool as part of its outdoor movie series. You're watching Apple Valley News Now at 6. We'll be right back.
This is it. $165 registration extended for just 2 more days. Ends midnight Sunday, July 2nd.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
These epic offers won't last forever.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
A new roof looks great. A new roof with new gutters looks amazing. With Aero Roofing, amazing is now more affordable than ever. Get 25% off gutters with their new re-roof. Did we mention our 50-year roof warranty at no extra cost? Don't miss this limited time offer. Give Aero Roofing a call today.
I'm Buzz the Bee from the Painting Bees. We do interior painting and cabinetry as well. We have a full crew that takes care of everything, and all we really want you to do is to kick back and relax. Visit our website or call us at 591-8160.
Whether you're looking to add a splash of color to your home, planting your very own vegetable garden, or expanding your dream landscape, Queen's Gate Gardens is the place to go this summer. Queen's Gate Gardens in Richland, let's grow together.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
So, Richardson family, the neighbors are very curious about your new family member.
Oh, Robe Elizabeth?
Hello.
We built her when our daughter moved out so we could keep our family plan and save money.
With US Cellular, you don't need a 4th line to get the best deal. It's just $29.99 per line for 1, 2, or 3 lines.
Oh. I guess we don't need a 4th line anymore.
This is awkward.
Now at US Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry. Load up, wolves! Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
This may look like an action-adventure movie, but it's a Nissan sales event ad.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on select Rogue trims.
These epic offers won't last forever.
Well, when it's really hot, a refreshing dip sounds really inviting. Pasco police shared how its canine officers and dogs from other agencies beat the heat. Now, police say these images show canine Zador, who the agency says put in the bark alarm for his buddies to join him for a little splash time. Walla Walla canine Raven and Watts both joined, as did Fish and Wildlife's K9 Yuki. The agency says K9s Elon and Britt also got a little splash time as well.
I wonder if they all train together like the police officers do.
Right, hanging out, having a little swim on a hot day.
That sounds perfect.
It's a dog day afternoon.
We're talking about more heat on the way coming up.
That's right. Big heat wave is headed our way this weekend.
And still ahead tonight, Washington state residents will notice more money coming out of their paychecks. We're going to talk about the WA CARES Act. And the suspect in the murders of 4 University of Idaho students returns to the courtroom. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Family members of the 4 University of Idaho students who were violently killed in an off-campus home last fall will be able to get their personal effects in the near future if the families want to. Crews began clearing out the house where those murders happened today. The University of Idaho says the building will eventually be torn down. Now, just a few miles away, the accused killer returned to court. His lawyers are asking prosecutors to hand over more detailed information about how investigators identified Brian Kohberger as a suspect in the case. ABC's Melissa Don is tracking the latest.
Idaho prosecutors are seeking the death penalty against suspect Brian Kohberger for the murders of 4 University of Idaho college students. Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Zaina Kernodal, and Ethan Chapin. Police say they were stabbed to death at an off-campus home in Moscow, Idaho last fall.
They're saying that his acts were especially heinous, that while committing one murder, he was preparing for another. If they're able to prove just one of these factors, Brian Kohberger could be put to death.
28-year-old Kohberger was a criminology PhD student at nearby Washington State University. His defense team filing new paperwork arguing there's no connection between Mr. Kohberger and the victims, claiming there were 3 additional unidentified male DNA profiles found at the crime scene. But prosecutors allege Kohberger committed the murders and claim DNA taken from his cheek swab tied him to a knife sheath allegedly left behind. The family of Kaylee Gonzalez say they are grateful prosecutors are pursuing the death penalty, adding there is no one more deserving than the defendant. Kohberger's trial has been set for October 2nd, though that could be delayed. At his arraignment in late May, Kohberger declined to offer a plea, so the judge entered a not guilty plea on his behalf. He's currently being held without bail at the county jail. Melissa Don, ABC News, Los Angeles.
ABC News reports that Kohberger had also been arrested in 2014. At that time, he was accused of stealing his sister's phone. Court records show that he was charged with misdemeanor theft, and officials say he did not serve jail time. Looking locally tonight, if you've seen the big pile of gravel taking up much of the parking lot at Gilbert Park in Yakima, and you wondered what that's all about, we got to the bottom of it for you. This is a stockpile for crews working on the city's annual chip sealing program, which helps seal cracks in the road and protects the pavement from further deteriorating. The city is asking everyone not to park in areas of the road that are marked no parking during chip sealing. Keep your irrigation water off the road and, above all, leave the gravel piles alone.
They're not meant to be climbed on, and they should just be avoided if possible. It's not something to go up and play on.
So they're starting from 40th to 48th and Tieton, drive to Nob Hill Boulevard, then Tieton to Summit View, 32nd to 40th, and eventually 1st Street to the railroad tracks, then D Street north to the freeway. And they're going to have some hot temperatures to contend with. Stacey Lee is here with your first alert weather forecast.
That's right. Hot weather and active weather tonight. Check out all that lightning striking in the Blue Mountains tonight, just outside of Dayton and Walla Walla. Again, it's been pretty heavy at times, just starting to taper off. But again, we have wraparound moisture continuing through the evening with some scattered thunder showers through the region. We've also been seeing some thunder and lightning on the east slopes of the Cascades this evening. Temperatures around the region on the warm side, 91 right now, Tri-City, 76 in Dayton, 90 at Hanford, 87 in Yakima. It is 81 in Ellensburg and 89 in Prosser. Our almanac was calling for 91. Again, you can see our temperatures are above average, and guess what? They're going to be climbing well above average, anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above average as we head into the weekend. So cloudy, breezy tonight, showers and thunderstorms unsettled through Monday, a heat wave this weekend. I'll get to all of that in your full first alert weather forecast coming up. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Well, it's not just us. A days-long heat wave expanding across the south and central United States is not likely to cool anytime soon. And forecasters say the scorching conditions could last into the 4th of July holiday week. Now, at the airports, it's not the heat, it's storms causing some weather-related headaches for travelers. The latest tonight from Laura Aguirre.
Extreme weather is wreaking havoc across much of the U.S. More than 55 million people are sweltering under various heat advisories and warnings Tuesday. From southern Arizona east to the Florida Panhandle, with conditions considered excessive in several regions. In Texas, where at least 2 deaths from the heat wave have been confirmed, a new concern is rising.
This is an issue that should never be a problem in our line of work, ever.
A firefighters association in Houston is sounding the alarm about broken or inadequate air conditioning in some fire stations and ambulances. The city blames supply chain issues, but says money has been budgeted to replace aging equipment.
Not only is that dangerous for the men and women who are working, but it's dangerous to the patients, and it's unacceptable.
The line goes all the way down there. It just goes on and on.
For many air travelers, overnight storms were the weather issue upending their plans, with bad weather impacting service at several major hubs in the Mid-Atlantic and Northeast, adding to the problem of air traffic control staffing issues.
It's saying that my flight was last seen near New York.
We had a delay today, so we were like we got our schedule thrown off track, but I mean, we're really excited just to go on a trip.
More severe storms are forecast to roll across the Northeast and Central Plains through the evening hours. I'm Laura Aguirre for Apple Valley News Now.
According to FlightAware, more than 4,200 delays and cancellations were reported just today in the United States. The Weather Prediction Center warns that the heat wave is more dangerous due to the longevity of near record or record high nighttime lows. Midland, Texas set an all-time record of 81 degrees as their overnight low temperature on Sunday. Facebook's parent company Meta introduces a new tool for parents to monitor children on social media. The features add controls on Messenger so you can see how much time teens are spending on the chat tool, view and receive updates on their contacts list, and receive notifications if your teen reports someone. Instagram has similar supervision tools. Another feature aims to get teens to take 20-minute breaks from Facebook. Meta will introduce something similar on Instagram that will suggest teens take a break if they use it too long during late hours. Most people in Washington will notice a new tax coming out of your first July paycheck. The WA Cares Fund is going to start collecting money on July 1st.
You've seen something like this before. Washington's paid family and medical leave insurance program started collecting a piece of your paycheck in 2019. As of this year, for every $10 you make, the state gets 8 cents. Some of that comes out of your paycheck, some of it is paid by your employer. The money goes to make sure that workers can take time off to deal with family or medical issues and still get paid by the state. The WA Cares Act is somewhat different. It's designed to pay for long-term care, like hiring someone, including a family member, to come help you for a couple of hours per day, or to pay for changes to your home, like a wheelchair ramp, if you need it in the future. Starting July 1st, the state will get about 6 cents from every $10 you make. People should be able to start applying for benefits in 2026.
Now, if you live outside the state of Washington, or if you're married to an active duty member of the military, you can ask for an exemption to the WA Cares tax. We have a consumer alert tonight. Sriracha is still in short supply, and the company that makes it told the LA Times that might not change anytime soon. They're struggling to find the chilies needed to make the sauce because of severe drought in Mexico. The company that makes Sriracha first announced supply problems more than a year ago. Tonight, former President Trump is headlining a campaign event in New Hampshire as audio recordings that figure prominently in the special counsel's 37-count federal indictment have now been obtained by ABC News. Those recordings appear to show the former president acknowledging he possessed and shared sensitive information that he never declassified while in the White House. Now, Trump continues to insist that he did nothing wrong. ABC's M. Nguyen has the latest.
Former President Donald Trump, the 2024 frontrunner for the Republican nomination, denouncing the release of key audio recordings allegedly taped in July 2021 and now obtained by ABC News. The audio appears to show Trump boasting that he held onto national security documents after leaving office that he never declassified.
What was said was absolutely fine and very perfectly. We did nothing wrong. This is a whole hoax.
On tape, Trump appears to rustle through what he called confidential and secret papers with people who didn't have the security clearance to see that information. Trump seeming to acknowledge he could not declassify those records after leaving the White House.
As president, I could have declassified it. Now I can't, but this is classified.
The audio was recorded with Trump's knowledge while he was at his Bedminster, New Jersey golf club talking with aides and two people who were interviewing him for a memoir by his former chief of staff, Mark Meadows. Meadows wasn't in the meeting.
This totally wins my case, Except it is highly confidential, secret. This is secret information.
The audio undercuts Trump's claim that he was only discussing newspaper articles and that he had only kept papers that were previously declassified. This recording a critical piece of evidence in special counsel Jack Smith's criminal case against Trump for allegedly conspiring to obstruct justice and willfully retain national defense information. Trump has pleaded not guilty to all 37 federal counts.
First hearing in the former president's documents case is scheduled for next month, and the special counsel is pushing for a December trial date, though it will likely take longer than that. Still ahead tonight, trading in 4 wheels for 2 and exploring the great outdoors. We'll take you on a biking adventure when we fly the Northwest. And Stacey Lee is tracking scattered rain, thunderstorms, and very hot conditions in your first alert forecast. That's next on Apple Valley News Now.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Does your bath or shower need a remodel? Bathfitter can do it all. We will remove your existing fiberglass tub or shower and replace it with a custom crafted shower or soaker tub. All made in America at our state-of-the-art factory. We rebuild your walls with new drywall and install a custom-made tub or shower with seamless walls in as little as 1 day. All work is guaranteed and built to last. Call your locally owned Bathfitter store now to book your free in-home estimate or visit bathfitter.com.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
Ooh, someone just got the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard. All that DQ soft serve cake batter flavor, confetti cookie dough pieces, and signature sprinkles? Dad, you said you'd wait until you got home before digging in.
I never said that.
Pretty sure you did. Cue the confetti! That's cold. Because the new DQ Cake Batter Cookie Dough Blizzard won't be here forever. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good. Get it in the app.
The White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Legally Speaking.
Hi, I'm Eddie Morphine of Morphine Law Firm. As an attorney, I want you to know that when you hire a lawyer, you are in charge. The attorney works for you. Now, whether you've been involved in an auto accident, have a Consumer Protection Act situation, or have a personal injury claim, the attorney is there to look out for your best interests. Now, if they're not doing that, you have the right to seek different legal representation. Remember, if you've been wronged, we want to help make it right. We offer free, no-obligation consultations. Call us at Morphine Law Firm. Let us answer your questions. And if legal representation is right for you, we'll provide you with the legal representation you need. We're not afraid to fight for you. Call us at Morphine Law Firm in Kennewick, 509-380-8255. 9999.
Well, we're soaking in the sunshine with plenty of heat and beautiful conditions, and there's no better time for a bike ride.
That's true. And tonight we're heading for the Northern Palouse and a biking adventure as we fly the Northwest.
We lead rides almost every day of the week. Some of the rides are real just social rides at a leisurely pace. Some of the rides are swifter and have rides that can accommodate all riding styles. We're heading out down to the Palouse Highway, and we're going to stay on the highway down to Rockford. Then we're coming back up along the Valley Chapel Road, and there are a few different options, so a lot of times, the group will kind of say, well, let's try this, let's try that. It'll be about a 40-mile loop. Originally I did it just kind of for transportation, commuting, and that, I retired a few years ago, and now it's just strictly pleasure and fitness and being outside, and also meeting and riding with other people with similar interests.
Palouse has rolling hills, and oftentimes you will get into rollers on the highway or on side roads. We call it the Moulter Road Rollers because in a 2-mile stretch there's about 7 or 8 little humps. Remember how when you were a kid, your dad would get on a gravel road and he'd gut it a little bit, and you'd go over those rollers, you'd come out off that doesn't happen on a bike, of course, but you get that sense of the roller coaster ride in a way.
Gorgeous place. Any time of year, it's just beautiful.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And that does look like a beautiful bike ride. Remember, sunscreen and stay hydrated. We got hot weather headed our way. Our sunset tonight at 8:52. A beautiful evening, though, on our Giza Stadium sky cam tonight. Again, looking over Pasco. I see some sprinklers on right there. That might be a good evening to run through those. Temperatures right now in the Tri-Cities, 91. We're 90 in Hermiston, 88 Prosser, 87 in Yakima. It's 82 right now in Ellensburg. Planning your night out in Yakima tonight. We'll be dropping down into the 70s by 9. So a nice warm evening overall outside. Tri-Cities down to 80 degrees at 9 p.m. So very warm. And in Walla Walla, a little active weather there this evening, but down to 72. And things will start to calm down as the evening progresses. But again, we've been tracking this lightning in the foothills of the Blues this evening, kind of out towards the Palouse as well. And again, most of this storm has been going all day long in Idaho. So we've also been seeing some thunder and lightning here along the east slopes of the Cascades this evening. And again, that will continue to taper off as the evening progresses. Here's what's going on. That ridge of low pressure sitting right on top of us, creating that wraparound moisture effect that we had yesterday and today. And we'll continue to see that overnight tonight into about midday tomorrow. And then that ridge of high pressure is going to start moving in, and then we'll start to see the calmer conditions with nice hot air outside. And again, here's that swirling moisture for tomorrow, if I can speak. That again will start to taper off by midday. By tomorrow evening, we should see nice clear skies out there. Here's our future cast, and again, partly cloudy skies with that wraparound moisture continuing mainly to the east of the Columbia Basin Tri-Cities, but is impacting the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla, Pendleton area on into the LeGrand, northeast Oregon area. Here's those clear skies as we move into our Thursday. It's going to be beautiful, but those temperatures are going to start to rise on Thursday, and we're going to see a really hot day on Friday. Storm chances are light tomorrow, but again, mainly wrapping around the Tri-Cities, Prosser, Hermiston, pretty much in the clear tomorrow. I wouldn't count out maybe a stray shower at some point. We are keeping an eye on breezy and gusty winds once again. The Kittitas Valley through the Columbia Basin, Hanford Reach, going to be a little breezy tonight. Getting into our day tomorrow, look for breezy winds in the morning along the foothills of the Blues and in the Tri-Cities, also in the Yakima Valley. As the day progresses, those winds will get a little more intense there in the Yakima Kittitas Valley. We'll see those winds start to decrease in the Columbia Basin getting into our Thursday. And then you're going to wish it was windy because it's going to be hot out there. Temperatures Temperatures are going to be fairly pleasant tonight. Once we cool down, we'll be down to 62 in Walla Walla tonight, 66 in Tri-City, 63 overnight in Yakima. For tomorrow, look for those daytime highs in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley in the 80s and 90s. A nice warm day. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area, Prosser at 92, 93 in the Tri-Cities. Will be at 90 degrees in Connell, and in the foothills of the Blues, 80s and 90s as well. Here's what the next couple of days are looking like. Again, look for those temperatures increasing. Friday, 99. We could even top out at 100 degrees above normal for this time of year. In fact, we're going to see temperatures anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. In Yakima, again, beautiful weather, a little breezy tomorrow. Temperatures topping out on Friday at 96. And in Walla Walla, going to be a hot one there with those temperatures at 97. We'll get to that full 7-day planning forecast before the end of the show. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. Well, love is in the air. We're talking about a story that is trending tonight from Midair Proposal. Plus, we've learned what is next for Ryan Seacrest and where you'll be able to watch him. That is next on Apple Valley News Now at 6:30.
Do not attempt to eat this burger unless you like sweating, gasping, and jalapeno, habanero, and pepper jack cheese-induced hallucinations. My rewards members set your mouth on fire with a one-time El Diablo single for $6.66 in the Carl's Jr. app.
Thanks to Les Schwab Tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, deep breaths and watch your speed. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Les Schwab Tires.
Introducing the new line of crispy chicken pizzas from Little Caesars. Large pizzas with white sauce and crispy chicken, topped with either a swirl of barbecue, buffalo, or garlic parm sauce, or choose no swirl at all. New crispy chicken pizzas available online for $9.99.
Pizza. At Honda, we offer complimentary maintenance for 2 years or 24,000 miles. Just enjoy the ride, knowing we cover routine items like oil changes, tire rotations, and multi-point inspections. Honda Service Pass, available to purchasers of all 2023 Honda vehicles. Get yours today.
Held over by popular demand, the Battle of the Brands Northwest Spa Sale. Save up to 50% off hot tubs and swim spas from competing brands fighting for your business. Easy financing, immediate delivery, and Sunday at Kennewick's Columbia Center Mall, MWSpaSale.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right, all year round. Right now at participating dealers, get a Kubota compact tractor for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Your son is right here. Can you please stand up?
From the hit television series on E! Entertainment.
He just said to me, "That's my mother." I just saw him lean down and kiss you.
Meet Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium, for a special evening of live psychic readings.
He says to me that here in this world, you are always on him and on him and on him and on him.
For more event and ticket information,
I really hope you can tell me.
and to meet Matt Frazier, visit meetmattfrazier.com. Matt Frazier, America's top psychic medium.
Carl's Jr. is spicing up the all-day 2 for $5 deal savings. Try a new spicy little cheeseburger, spicy chicken sandwich, cheeseburger, or French toast dips, and more. Pick any 2 all day, $5.
This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band. July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel.
Welcome back. Ryan Seacrest will be the next host of Wheel of Fortune. An announcement coming earlier today. Current host Pat Sajak has confirmed that the show's upcoming 41st season will be his final one. Seacrest will take over in 2024.
And love is... And love is truly in the air on this flight from Atlanta to Cancun. Darian Brinkley decided to pop the question to Manita Tanner.
Tanner is a Delta flight attendant, and Brinkley told her colleagues on the flight he planned to propose in Cancun, but instead the flight attendants devised a plan to help with the proposal. That plan, though, actually went out the window when Tanner went into the restroom at a critical moment. So Brinkley and the crew improvised, popped the question when she stepped out. It looks like she said yes. I think that's what that means.
That would be pretty surprising. You come out and everybody's looking at you.
Yeah, I've said for a long time, don't propose at work, people. That's not as romantic as you think it is.
No secret proposals, please. There you go. All right, stay with us. I'll be back with a final check of your weather, your 7-day planning forecast. It's going to be a hot one.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
It's time. Time to let your soul breathe a little, to feel the sun on your face, and to feel alive again. It's time to dust off the clubs, to treat yourself, and test out your lungs. It's time to get away to the place that's not so far away. Lakeside Coeur d'Alene. Find countless ways to play and stay in CDA at visitcda.org.
Fred's 4th of July sale is on now. Get the best buy of the year on Samsung laundry sets.
Fred's has this Samsung laundry set marked down to only $729 each. Save $400 on the set.
Or save 30% on this Samsung front-load laundry set.
Fred's has front-load laundry sets in stock and on sale.
Nobody has the selection you'll see with one stop at Fred's Appliance. Fred's 4th of July sale is on now. You don't want to miss this sale.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Hi, I'm Gino from Italstone. We just received a new container of quartz Britannica Gold made in the USA. Visit at Italstone today to see, touch, and choose from a huge inventory in stock. At Italstone, we measure, fabricate, and install your kitchen and bath countertops in 5 to 7 days. No one can beat Italstone prices, apples to apples. Here at Italstone, we are with you every step of the way.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. We're taking a final look at your forecast, and it's hot out there, Stacey.
Are you a hot or a cold?
I really do enjoy the heat.
Okay.
But also the air conditioning.
Okay, well, let's take a look at the 7-day. I don't know if you enjoyed this heat, but yeah, once we start getting close to 100, man, there you go. So Friday, we could actually break that triple digit, sitting at 99. I wouldn't doubt it. We're going to stay hot right into next week. And again, summer officially is underway. These temperatures are anywhere from 10 to 15 degrees above average for now. We're typically in the 80s, so running a little bit on the hot side. In Yakima, a little bit cooler, but still in the 90s. And again, we'll see some breezy winds on and off. Fire danger in this kind of heat, of course, always is high. And with those breezy winds, we want to be fire-wise out there.
So please be careful if you're going to buy fireworks tomorrow. Be careful with them.
That's right.
Thanks so much for watching, and you can always find the latest on our website,